supposed to get a basic Sui blockchain, understanding of basic Sui blockchain, set up a Sui wallet, mint NFTs. So you're already distributed ledger. That implies that information here is the same thing here all over. So let me just quickly show you what that means. So if you take out describe to you what this ledger is supposed to look like. I think I've done it here about the system. Let's see if this is it. Okay, yeah, it is. So pictographic representation of blockchain. This is a blockchain. So why it is a distributed ledger? So this is a ledger. You already know what the ledger is. A ledger is just a book that takes in it's a trading profit cash book, a book that contains record of transactions. That's what the ledger primarily is. So it is distributed, meaning this particular information on book or ledger is here, like everybody has this information. Nobody is having something different. That implies that if I have to make an update to this information, it affects everyone. That makes it distributed ledger. So immutable and transparent record keeping, yeah, that's what the blockchain is. Immutable. So yeah, back to what I said. I said update, right? Yes, you can update. So what this means is, so the ledger is not like you can actually update a record. No, you don't update a record. So you can actually write a new record. For instance, now we have technology like Walrus. It is very true that Walrus, you can delete what is on Walrus and remove. That doesn't mean that the record for that transaction that deleted Walrus and created whatever you blog you save on Walrus and deleted whatever you save on Walrus you deleted. It means that the record that shows that transaction that you created a blog doesn't go away. If you want to take off the resource, you take it off. If you delete it, there's one record, it stays on chain, it doesn't and stuff. Then transition stored across the network. That's obviously our computers. Yeah, so let's go fast. So yeah, high performance layer 1, that's what it is. The layer 1 chain is very fast, flexible, it's object oriented, it's access-centric, and then this will quite different from the hackers. It's centric, I've explained that earlier. And each object has a unique ID. You go and see that when we deploy something on chain and look at the address. Obviously, you can't have the same address for two different people. It has to be unique. And that is different from every other chains like SVM. So intro, yeah. So yeah, Sui is very flexible contract programming language. It's not like Solana where you try to write the software while you try to yeah. So basic transaction is going to mean an NFT and send token. You see how to write that, and we've talked about this is having a handshake with the slush, but then these are package managers that you can use to install Sui CLI on your machine. You can actually use Winget and share this for Linux. You can this works too for Linux, but I have an article that expressly shows you how you can install using Homebrew on Linux. So there are some dependencies you have to install first for that to be very possible. So I'm going to share that. So you can look through it if do some update issues and it doesn't seem handy, you can text me on Telegram. So yes. So okay, something. select commands can get any address, transfer Sui, and can make a move call. And entry function, entry function is a provision that's made for you to access your Web3 implementation, your smart contracts from Deno. So you can actually check whatever you want on a Sui scan to see what you've built. Tops of the questions, okay. Thank you. So that's that. So I'll dive right straight in and show you how to be the Sui Move smart contract. So I have a glitch the other time, so I'll just continue. So I'm going to create a smart contract. So this is pretty much how a smart contract needs to look like. So based on expectation, we're supposed to write a smart contract that is basically going to basic transaction is to mint an NFT and send the token. Right. So we want to mint an NFT and send people, right? So that's it. Okay, so we're explaining to this is Sui and Move. This helps you to create a new package. So this will use H. H shows you every program you can. What's the question? Stony Sibilance, what's the question? Hands up. And I don't know, you can take that and if you have a question. I don't know, you can take that and if you have a question. Is that Deno on this call? So yeah, so pretty much yes. So yeah, I want to take a look at it, right? So I'll start before writing the line because I want to explain the move normal file. So this file, as you can see, it contains the name of the package that I created. So this is a package file. It's like this is the configuration file of the package. It contains the name that I specified earlier. It contains the edition, author. I can uncomment this to make it author, so the author can go back or Sui good, right? Sui good. So dependency, I don't have any dependency here. The address for now is this. After deployment, I'll change the address if I want to. Then developer dependency, I don't have any, so that's cool. So that's cool. Save it down there. Come back to here. So now I want to create a model. So there's a way the structure of Sui is. Everything is this kind of in models. So I'll explain that now. So because of its object-centric nature, right? So Can is there any other person having issues seeing my screen? See any other person having issues seeing my screen? Okay. So yeah, so I guess you should have yeah, it has. So this is the structure. You have the package, you have the model. In the model you have a constant, a function, a structure, and this was just recently included. This is structure of a package, right? So you have a lot of models. So that implies that that I can have this, I can have open, and the convention for naming the model, it has to come with the name of the package. And remember, the name of our package is Cardinal Bidaton. But then we can decide to use just this because Cardinal Bidaton is equal to OXO. So that implies that you can use this Cardinal Bidaton and put any kind of name we want there. So we can just do what we want. Have this well good. Can have model 2. And just got done with that model 2. So yeah, I have 2 models now. So we can test if it's compiled. You just come in Sui and Move. What's your question? What's the question? Yeah, can you be fast to go onto other stuff? I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was joining a bit late. I didn't understand.
Try type your question into the text box. Sorry. So yeah, so I can't hear you clearly. So just type your question into the text box.
Okay,
Type your question into the text box.
I said so sorry, I was joining a bit late, so I didn't understand how you got to this
type
stage.
your
I was
question
still
into the text box.
running. Okay, sir.
So so we have 2 models, right? And it's combined well. So but then I said something like you can decide to just use the address itself, so you can just do something like this and it still works, and you can try to compile your package, right? So it still works fine. So yeah, so use the convention of creating a model, give a model keyword or model annotation, the package name. After the package name, the package name or the package address, because this is the package address currently. So package address is this. Then the next thing that moves is the name of the model. But there are some convention where you just want the one model to sit in the file, and those cases are cases where you want to create one-time authentication. That's one-time witness, which is OTW. So in that case, you make sure that the name of the model is the same thing as the name of the package, and so yeah, so we're looking at that as soon as possible. So in cases like that, you just have one model, so you just do this stuff like this. So for this, we have this, take this and make it have the same name, just like this. Then yeah, that's pretty much it. And start doing. So first, I want to teach you, show you guys stuff that's the constant. The constant are valid of, because you know they cannot be changed, and constants in Sui also have a capital letter. For instance, I want to create a constant and call this thing error not found, not found, and I want to give it a data type. So this is primitive. So primitive, we will have basically 3 type of primitive currently. So we have the integers. This includes u8, u16. So you practically just multiply by 2, so you can actually guess what the next one is. So next one will be u32. This one will be u64. Next one will be calculator u28, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, yeah, 28. So and next one will be 256, 256, that's you 256, right? So it's not something too big, it's just telling you about the precision of a particular unsigned integer. So Sui Move programming language for now doesn't support signed integer, doesn't support signed integer. That means everybody is practically positive, so there's no negative for now. And that's for the integers. Then we have integers, then we have for boolean. So you already know booleans they are just true or false, true or false. Then we have the address. So address, yeah. We have address. Address. The address in this form, just one. So address where the address you start it at, you have to start it ox. It's octadecimal. That means it starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When it gets to 10, it doesn't take 10. It takes what's it called? It takes A as 10, takes B as 11, takes C as 12, take D as 13, take E as 14, take F as 15. Since it's octadecimal, so it's octadecimal is 16 base, so you can't make it exhaust up to 16. So this means base base 16, right? That's what this means. So the 16th guy is 0, right? How do you calculate this? So you calculate this by looking at it from the standpoint of an integer by 16 is going to give you 0, right? That's the calculation. Then so nobody is 16 in this address, so you can have from 0 to any number. Then starting from A to B, you can't have G. So an address will not be valid if it contains G as a character. It can contain ABC to D, E to AB, ABC to F. Yeah, so that's the primitive. Then there are other kind of types too. And the operation that can be done with all these primitives, there are operation that can be done here: addition operation, bitwise movement operation, a lot. So yeah, so why this came up as primitive, because I'm supposed to like cast this with base 64 and call this error, let's say call this error 0. So first we've created a constant. Then let's say, since we're creating a minting system, right? So we want to mint something on the I should share the resource to you guys after all this. Okay, so excuse me. Yeah, so I want to create a minting system, right? So minting a token. So first I want to give the type. So first the struct is not private. Let me check if it's not private. But then so you have Cardinal NFT, right? So yeah. So now this is where some advanced stuff comes in. But don't panic. There's one called ability in instruct. The ability can pass in a key, right? And so remember from your slide, objects has unique ID, right? So have unique ID. So when creating an object, Sui gives an ID. So that implies that you need to call your person your ID this way. Then need to, since it's an NFT, it has to be storyable on chain, and you can actually give it a name and give these vectors of u8. Yeah, so they are actually complex types or collection type or collections that which is vectors. So vectors is collection, and we still have likes of back table, and we'll have likes of vectors of the collections. So we want to give it a name, and want to give the NFT description. So I want to pass it. So why I'm calling vectors of u8 is because I want to pass in a string. I can seamlessly use a string, but then I feel we should use vectors of this. Then for this, passing the vectors of u8, and I think that's pretty much fine. So define a struct for an NFT, right? So I want to create a method that creates this NFT, right? So mint a simple NFT on Sui and transfer something. To create a mint function. So this mint function is just basically create. So whenever you hear mint on Web3, it means you want to create something. So we make this an entry function, because if you don't make it an entry function, you cannot access it from web to end. So call this mint fun, and we take in some information about the kind of NFT we want to mint. We're going to take in the name. So yeah, we're going to take in the name. So give it the vectors of u8 and description. So yeah, NFT. So yeah, this is going to be color. This we have ID to be an object. It's the object passing CTX table transition context. So this is so this is primarily the guy that keeps the state of the current runtime of the program when the package of the smart contract package is being executed. So it's used to create an object ID, and then this one passes the name. You can pretty much do what we in JavaScript here. So the structuring can happen, then passing the description. Yeah, it works. Just want to make sure that it's the same with the description here. That's why I will click it. So the description, but we need to use URL for free. So I have to go in. So I have to check that function. So yeah, create for string. This is string state. So remember this URL is so let's update this person person URL. So person URL, then so here person URL, so we have to convert it to AC string. Create this is correct. So check. So yeah, so what the person is string here. So it tells the contract that this is a URL. You don't understand why I did that. So at this point, we've created it. Then we have to transfer. Public transfer. So first we transfer the object. Transfer the objects to this person initiating the transaction. Yeah, so we use CTX to get it done, so that's fine. But this is supposed to throw an error for this, except what I was told about the update is true. So the expecting more than one option. Interesting. So this is not true. Then context current scope. Okay. So it's saying this guy was not used, and so let's see where we can use that's this particular constant size. So let's go this one. Okay, so I want to write another function now. So okay, so I'm writing another function to transfer NFT. So yeah, so sender with an address, recipient, type of address, then what are we sending? We're sending NFT, right? So we'll send this CTX context. So we need to so this will lead us to a guy called Assats, and to be fluent or eloquent with the Sui language. There is a guy called key option. Familiarize yourself with this and very easy. Help us text the TG and drop it again for see what those are carried out. And if I proceed, please I need you guys to go on X and post up all the shop, take a screenshot, post go on X and make a screenshot of the workshop just give like a few seconds to complete that. Thank you. So yeah, so we've written a function that is going to meet an NFT. We're writing another function that is going to transfer anything. So the reason why I mentioned the Sui Move book is because of their sats. So their sats is to check. You check something. So you want to perform a transaction, right? So you want to check if you're the owner of the NFT, right? So how do you check if you own the NFT? So you can really do well. Come here and another call it address. Yeah. So okay, I have to put it here too. So sorry. ctx.sender. So we come here and put address. This should work. So we check. So how do we check that you are the owner? You don't need to pass a sender anymore. You can get the initiator of the transaction. So who should send should be the owner, right? So we want to do NFT.sender, which is not sender actually, owner, which is this. I want to check if the owner is equal to this tx.sender, and if the person is not equal, let's change this to not authorized. So let's put authorized. So please, yeah, I'll be on the lookout. So you have to make a screenshot and post it on X and tag Sui on campus, right? So I'm going to check Sui on campus page right now and see if I'm able to sort on that else. Just have to type whatever. I said page, so I'll just share the installation page to you. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, no tag yet. Come on guys, you need to tag. So yeah, so you guys need to make screenshot and post on X and tag Sui on campus, right? And hashtag Cardinal Bidaton workshop. You guys need to do that right now. Can you guys hear me? Just one person. Yeah, so you do what I say, just make a screenshot and post tweet on X. You tag Sui on campus. So yeah, as at this moment, so we'll check if this guy is the owner of this token. So if the person is the owner, it passes. If it's not the owner, it's going to throw this error, right? So paste stuff and save it. And what do we have here? Assets NFT. Okay, so we have the NFT. 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 what's this? Assert NFT. Okay, yeah. So assert. So if this passes, we go down to the next one, which is to transfer NFT right to the recipient. So I'm gonna transfer this guy to the public transfer right. Transfer the NFT to recipient. And that's pretty much it. I've created the main function to the transfer NFT function, so I'm going to explain again. So there are stuff called abilities. These abilities are things that gives the struct a special function, which is a key that makes it gives this object an ID, a unique ID, and a store that makes it storable on the global storage on chain. So this store has a constraint such that if this particular NFT is not exited from this smart contract, provided it doesn't have a drop ability, there are other abilities such as drop, copy, let me see here, drop here. Yeah, so if you don't specify any of, especially drop, it's going to throw some compilation error on your program run, except if you destructure, which is called bonding. So you can decide to bond your NFT by destructuring it. So we can actually do that. So I'm going to create another actual function. I'm going to call it bond NFT. So this is how it looks like. And, so I want to pass in the NFT. So we want to make sure that who is bonding right owns the NFT. Okay. So I want to pass in an NFT and but then there's what we call ownership too. So okay. So yeah. So what I want to do, I want to structure right. So this. So we have Kalina NFT right. So the excuse me. So we want to have this pass it to this NFT. Right, that's how it works. And we start calling out attribute it has name. Since we don't need this, we can use this to ignore it. And description, such as so Scott ignore it. And yeah, same thing. Then owner, same thing. Yeah, this is how it works, right? So this is all. This is not yet. We just structure it. Then I'm going to bond now. So destruction. So we go by using object function and the object model. So let's look at that real quick. Okay, for the project model, right? Let's look at that. So what do we do here? We have sources, dependency, and let's see if we can see that object small here. Let's see. Okay. Object there. So yeah, the object has creation of new address and a lot of stuff and a lot of function. So yeah, it has stuff drop at the same time. So can convert ID to bytes, convert an address byte, can convert an ID to bytes and ID to an address, ID from the bytes and a lot of conversion. But then there's a delete. I just want to show you the delete function real quick before we proceed. Take this down here, close that. So you just pass in the ID and you on the function. So on the delete and pass in the ID, which is this guy, and on the function, right? That's on the NFT. Calling this function makes the NFT not to exist on chain anymore. So if I want to be assured that whoever that has the rights to bond this NFT, right, is the owner of the NFT, right? So that's So we pass in NFT that's owner rights. Yeah. So if it's not owner, I can tell you that you're not authorized to do this guy to me. So you're not qualified, right? So let's try to build a smart contract. Hope it doesn't fail for everybody. So what's the issue? So it's saying let's unexpected let's okay and I will be able to like make alright. So how many of us have been able to make the post on X? So percent. So it's about statistics about how this thing does that statistics doesn't exist. Then this is statistics here. Okay, so and then they put this reference it. So ownership. So this was what we mentioned ownership. This is referencing the immutable reference to the transition context. Doesn't mean that this is transition context. That's what it means in real sense. So it was built, but then so we can do this, right? So yeah, it's telling us. Let's see what we can do. Transfer, okay. Transfer, so that's cool. So yeah, we can publish a smart contract. So second. Can look it up and see how we can interact with it. So switching to Testnet because let me show you. So if you check my current environment, it's Testnet. So there are three kind of environments. So there's this Testnet. There's DevNet, Testnet, Mainnet. Right, so let me show you. This is Testnet, DevNet, Mainnet. But then if you set up Sui line, you have to go do this installation and configuration. And if you find it difficult getting it, you can easily text me up or you can fix it. Excuse me, I'm very much free tomorrow. So tomorrow is public holiday. So I should be able to fix stuff for you. Very much free. So currently on Testnet, and I published it using Testnet, so now I'm switching to Testnet. So I publish with this wallet address, So let's see that one address. So Sui clients. Active address actually. Active address can do addresses. So that should say every possible address. So these are all my address. So can this client get the current balance, right? Yeah, so get the current balance. So yeah, this is the passport contract and save and check it. So these are contracts. Cardinal.com. Let me give you just a bit code for the hell. And I'm not seeing the interaction there. I don't know why then I think I have to redeploy this. Let me check the supervision. So okay, so we'll switch. So code source code C is at the smart contract was written. And so supervision is being crazy in this stage here. So we can mint. So what's it? So in mint we okay, it arranges my contract in alphabetic manner, the function BMT. So main function we pass in first main function passing name, description and URL, right? And description URL. So name is Cardinal with KB, right? KB. Then this is the workshop. URL, so need to get a good URL. This is cloud environment for the meantime. I pray I'm going to get you guys a good cloud management system on Sui very soon. Right, so need the sharp image so that I'm going around. How do you get the recording? I'll send it to you. You get it on my YouTube page and this one. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so this is this guy with some fun updates here. That's my problem on maintenance. just for an image of what you getting on drive. So sorry, man. So what's this? Get testing Okay, guys, this solution is taking a lot of time, so I'm going to try to obtain a decentralized manner now. Should we proceed by writing a Web 2 implementation of using a smart contract, like writing in TypeScript to use the smart contract and see what's happening? Should we go that route? Can I just raise up your hand if you want us to do that? So we don't waste much time. I don't know if I'm audible enough. If you want us to go to the route of writing a Web 2 implementation to use a smart contract, just click it. Raise up your hand, please. Else, I can just Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We
I
can hear
said
you.
just shows up your hand. So if should we go on writing to implementation now? Should we just raise up your hand if you want support? Just seeing two hands. So. Just have only 3 persons. Alright, so I'm using Deno for this, and yep. So I was using it like test. So I also write in TypeScript. There is a compiler for direct TypeScript down to okay. Right now. I want to use SDK, right? Let's go to SDK so we can download it. So I want to install this, right? So we'll just do it this way. Import, so importing this. To create the client first before doing anything, in order for you to be able to use the CCI. So you can quickly search that and come into clients. So pretty much need this, and we get that from Sui clients. Get this first. So really, just this. Come on. So I just need Sui client first. Okay. So put it here. And we'll just do just so I'm going to create to get this to so this just this for so so it's fine. Excuse me. So this so create a client first. So create a client. Right. So yeah. Is it client code to create a client? So yeah. Then working on Testnet, not dApp. So then to create new clients, you have to create a transaction, right? So So port right straight to transaction. We create transaction log. So reading the transaction here. Yeah, so want to import from the transaction, so want to import transaction. That's pretty much it. Then transaction. Want to have a build up, right? So what are we called? So yes, so we want to call, make a move call, and that's what we want to do, right? So let's make a move call. So yes, let's see. First passing. Target argument type, or there's another way to how this implementation work. Passing the package, the model, the function. So passing the package. Yeah. So invariably it obviously works this way. So you pass in the package, and what's the package? So okay, right now did I package get here? This package right here. What's the package? Passing the model. documents. That's pretty much it. This has to be a list. So from a function is it okay? Name. There are different kind of types here. So with the person TXT, the pure string, with the person pure string name, with the person string name KB TXT, and pure families. So the transition is so pillars. So you have vector v8. I'll show you using the vector type of percentages. You can just do the move call this way, right? Everything works well. And so it's kind of different, but then that will work too. So let's start this from the key. I just want to show what's happening. This is the for pure. So the string this is description. So URL just have to take this URL from so that's so because I want to now sign and execute right so I want to sign and execute this transaction line. Okay, so check it here. And that's why this guy is different. I need to pass in my key. Okay, that's fine. So fix that. Okay, so the person is signer. The person is signer transaction. So I need to create a key and then I want to expose that key right now. So I'm going to do this. So Sui here, and so I need to get my private key for so key confirmation of address. Interesting. Right. Okay, so I've gotten my private key, so I'll just so let's come and see how to use my private key. See, that should be on the cryptography keepers. So my keeper phone. So I have to get my keeper. So I have to get keeper. ED2551 keeper. So keeper, this sure that this ED255 keeper, which is this. So I have to get my keeper. So keeper. So yeah. So that's my keeper. So cost keeper. It's not the function, so let's take this. Yeah, confirm the contribution false. How do I know this thing went well? So the way I can know is to check the address that performed this transaction on chain. So you see client address. So let me check the most recent transaction because I can check this digest, but then so let's check it. See if we created NFT or stuff. Activity. So yeah, so we have main function 1 minute ago. So check we have transaction change 0.0263856. Sui was deducted and deleted this updated and created this. Current owner is myself, which is the person, which is this is your address, which is 20 P20, which is this, which is P20. So let's see what was created. And objects K is addressed in. So this is what was created, right? Let me check if it's to see wonderful. So we have ID, name, description, on strings, and this is the URL. It's supposed to point properly, but it's supposed to send anything. So let's go to the smart contract again, get some stuff. So let's look at the smart contract. So you have the name, description, and URL. Right, that matches. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do an update, right? So it's no string. So I want it to be well represented as an NFT. So for standard library, I want to use string. And for this, I'll use it this way. So I want to use this studio, that's standard library. I'm going to redeploy the smart contract actually. I'll change some stuff. Let's use this, right? I think that should work. Right. So let's see. So this is name, description. So I'm going to Sui. Okay. So let's create a name. So we're going to so just so move cute and check if everything is fine. Yeah, someone is not happy. So this has to be no local use of so it has to be converted to normal string, right? So local use of phone, and this was phone. New function is phone. Yeah. So for description here. So let me check how you can convert a string because that's the type of string. You just no need to stress. You can just change this to CI. It should still okay. So I don't need this to be here anymore. I can just post it since I've made it string of this. So yeah, so oh, I see. So yeah, read it and let's publish it. Published it, right? And take the published package and fix it here. I just want the NFT to have a good representation. Sure, can really be able to check this to make sure that actually put the new stuff. Check this out. You can see we have contracts here. You can check. It's taking that to the monthly code. So we want to check the transaction again. So we go Deno tiers. So I want to specify certain things and the one so aside okay so I can see, so I want to say show certain stuff, right? Signature request that with for application option show effects to it. So I want to specify it here. So okay. Transfer show effects. Keep through. Effects. Such effect can have other show balance, show effect, show event, show input, show object changes. So on this, whether to show the object changes default to false, whether to show you see the show event, whether to show transition event, show balance. Yeah, so we can specify what we want to see here, right? The code. So can show effects, we've done that. Show extraction, we've done. Show balance, show balance. Then I want to show, it's whether to show the transaction events, the callback events. Then you can do this. So yeah, so you want to show object changes, what happens, right? What was it created stuff? So when I print these results here, so I should get more than just this, right? That's why I'm making all these changes here. So let's run it again, but then this time we'll be changing so this information. So it's KB Kaduna build it down. So that's first. So this code. So so Sui come sorry so Deno yes see why just like this. So let's check my check stuff. Check my last transaction. So something wrong here. Let me just solve this thing so far. Yeah. Send. Options here, trust. Yup. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cool. Got it. Correct. Law of thing. So yeah. So see, got the address message. Gas used here for the verification version. Then we got the owner, address, the reference. So created objects. This is a created objects and our NFT. Limited objects. This was the address to my Sui coin, gas objects, yeah, the object that was used for the transaction from the Sui coin is splitted one, then dependencies and events, smart events. I did not emit any events from the smart contract, that's why the event list is not. Object changes from the Sui object coin. Yeah, balance, this is my current balance now in Sui. So I can go to created maybe take this and copy this and go to Sui and paste it here, and let's view. She sees something cool. We should see something. Let's take why. Oh, like this. No address. Oh, mistake. So, oh no, I was supposed to copy this. Sorry. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Ooh, cool. We have a coin. Yeah, this is our coin. I just wanted it to appear in this format such that you see the image of your NFT and you see the name of the NFT. The chain recognizes it as an NFT. The name is Kaduna Bidaton KB, and this is the image of the NFT because pointing to this, and the description. So we can check fields. This is description, having a fun time doing what I know how to do best. Yep, this is pretty much it, guys. Alright, so any questions? I think I'm done now. Any question, guys? Any question? Right. Any question?